I hate MMORPGs. No matter how many I've tried, I can't seem to enjoy them. But I never actually understood why the hell I don't like them. I mean, it would make sense that I would love MMORPGs because I love RPGs and I also love MMOs. So it would seem that the combination of these two would be the peak of gaming experience for me. But no, I don't like them. I hate them. I am so disappointed every time I play one of these games. So I really wanted to understand what is it about MMORPGs that I dislike so much? Stress is making my hair fall off, and it's because 98% of you are not subscribed. So if you want me to recover my hair, subscribe! So, first of all, just to get this out of the way, not to create any hatred or controversy, I don't think MMORPGs are bad, like as a genre. I just don't like them. Me, personally. I think they're boring as hell. And it's mainly because of the gameplay loop for me. So far, I've played World of Warcraft, RuneScape, Final Fantasy XIV, Elder Scrolls Online, New World, and Black Desert Online. And it's not like I played them for like a minute and stopped. I actually grinded these games with a clear objective in mind. Or I also played them with friends. For example, the first time I played WoW was because a friend of mine begged me to play with them. They even paid for my membership. So I gave it a try because the concept felt so awesome and they were paying for my membership, so why the hell not? But then I started playing and grinded up to level 30. All the time that I grinded, I was doing that completely alone and it was so freaking boring. I was like in autopilot doing this while just talking to friends on Discord, but I was playing alone. Like I was completing all my missions alone. And when I got to level 30, my friend told me that I should get to level 60 so that we could actually play together. But then, right there and there, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm doing this. I've been having such a bad time playing to level 30. Now I need to grind from 30 to 60 just to play with you when I'm not even enjoying this game. It was awful. I have so much trouble at the moment trying to play WoW again when other people ask me to play it just because of that experience. Maybe I will give it a try in another moment. I don't know. But later on, some of my friends pointed out that the problem was that I didn't like it because we didn't play together. Like, we weren't leveling up together, and that was the way we were supposed to play it. I didn't get any resentment towards MMORPGs as of that moment. I have a little bit of resentment towards WoW because of that experience, but not to the genre itself. So later on, when some of my other friends asked me to play Final Fantasy XIV, I gave it a try and played with them. I started playing with them, we played for a week, but it was boring. Like, even playing with my friends, it felt so boring because everything felt so repetitive and monotonous. So I didn't feel like any drive to keep playing the game, even if I was doing so with my friends. Like, I prefer to play another game with my friends than that specific game. But still, I wanted to give another try to the MMORPGs. And when New World was released, I gave that a try because I just had these beautiful memories from my childhood playing RuneScape. Um, and I was like, oh, this is it's gonna be like a RuneScape, but like with newer, more advanced graphics. And I actually had some fun because my goal was to get a house. Like, that was the goal of me playing this game. Like, even if I played it with friends, I didn't even play with them. I was just grinding to get the house. But when I did get the house, playing just became boring. Like, because yeah, it was the same repetitive things you're always doing in an MMORPG. You grind, level up, get gear, fight stronger monsters, then you grind again, then you get more gear, then you level up, defeat stronger monsters forever and ever. And this to me is like the power fantasy that bores me on anime and manga as well. Unless they're like making fun of themselves and the concept of a power fantasy, but in this case they're not. It's being taken seriously. And seriously, playing games to me where you're in a constant leveling up loop makes me feel like Goku beating enemies with no apparent end. I will always get stronger, and then the enemy will also get stronger. And don't get me wrong, I love Dragon Ball. I watched it like 10 times. But I don't want to be Goku, and I don't want to play a power fantasy trope. But the thing is that this leveling up loop, no matter how much I dislike it, makes sense for MMORPGs because they need to continue putting out entertaining updates to keep people playing. Players need new material and cosmetics and challenges and higher levels to achieve in order to establish a continuous growth that maintains the longevity and novelty of the video game. It's truly a world that is alive, and you just got to keep playing through it as time goes by, with no apparent end. Unless the developers want to kill the game, which I'm assuming they don't want to if it's bringing in a lot of money. And this is a clear difference between MMORPGs and RPGs. When I play an RPG, like Skyrim, I can reach the top. There will be nothing else for me to do. I become overpowered because I have beaten the story, the side quests, and everything that is available in the game. This fills me with a sense of accomplishment, and then I can just close the game and pick up a new game to play. But in MMORPGs, I never feel a true sense of accomplishment. Even if I clear a small goal that I have made for myself, I don't want to play anymore. And even if I wanted to keep playing, the only thing left for me to do is follow the gameplay loop because it seems to pull your attention much more stronger than the actual story of the game. So then every time I play a new MMORPG, I just do the same shit over and over again, unable to actually pay much attention to the actual story because there are so many side quests and so many things going on at the same time in these games that it seriously distracts me from following any type of storyline. And I'm guessing that for many individuals, finishing and beating the content of the latest expansion in an MMORPG may give them a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment, which is completely valid. Because I mean, if you have dedicated years of your life to one single game, I applaud you because that means you have so much determination, drive, and love for this game to keep playing it. But for me, I just prefer to play the same game over and over again, like starting again from the beginning with a different objective in mind rather than playing a single game that has no apparent end and is just continuous forever and ever and ever. And this kind of makes me understand what specifically makes me dislike MMORPGs so much. And it's because personally, I like the linearity of a story in an RPG. Even if it can have multiple endings, there is a clear beginning and there is a clear end. The game gives me clear goals, and I keep this in my mind, which keeps me motivated to play it. But in MMORPGs, there is no end. And I feel like I'm just going insane repeating the same thing over and over again, expecting to have fun when I'm not actually having any fun. And I may have fun playing with friends for like a day or two, but in the long run, I just truly hate MMORPGs. P.S. I'm sure that in the future I will try more MMORPGs. I have my eyes set on Ashes of Creation for a long time ago because I have this idea in my head that in the future there will be an MMORPG out there that I will love. So I'm never giving up on MMORPGs, even though I hate them. And maybe that's crazy, but it's the life of someone who loves video games, I guess. So give me your opinion in the comments. How do you feel about MMORPGs, RPGs, MMOs, any other type of games that you like to play or that you don't like to play and feel strongly about? And if you really like this video, I would suggest you give it a thumbs up. And if you really like this video, consider subscribing because it would help me a lot. Thank you. See you in the next one.